Hi, I'm Aston and I play Ezra Banks.
Hi, I'm Jamil and I play Kyle Clemson.
Hi, I'm Abby and I play Ava.
Hi, I'm Anna and I play Morty.
And
we
are
the Inbestigators.
How did you all start your acting careers?
Well, I started because I used to dance, and dancing got me into like musicals and like dancing, things like that, and it eventually got me to like commercials on TV and acting, and then I worked myself up to this. So yeah,
it's pretty fantastic. And how about you, Jamil?
I started. So my mum had a friend and she was involved in the acting kind of industry, and she wanted me to do an audition for a ad, and I got the ad, and yeah, that's how it all started.
That's cool. Abby?
When I was 2, my grandma, she signed me up to like an acting agency because they needed someone for an ad, and then I didn't get the ad, but then slowly when I got older, then I got more jobs, and then it led me to the Inbestigators.
Well, I've always been interested in acting, but Inbestigators was my first thing.
Wow, that's pretty cool. But it sounds like we have a very experienced cast here. I think that's really exciting. Aston, who was our first shout out to? Just to all our schools who are watching.
Shout out to Year 4 and 5 at Kangaroo Island Community Education School in South Australia.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching. Can any of you tell me, was the Inbestigators filmed at a real school or was it a fake school?
Real school.
It was a real school. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Moorabbin Primary School.
Yeah.
Yes. That's so cool. And were you filming at the same time that the kids were actually at school?
Yes,
yes.
we were.
Yeah. How did you find that?
It was pretty hard because there was like a lot of crossovers between lunchtime and when the bell went for parents to pick up their kids. But it was good. We got to meet a couple of them, and it was good.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun because some kids we'd be like filming sometimes, and they'd peek through the window and they'd be waving. Yeah.
Was that a bit distracting though when you were trying to work?
It's all right.
Oh, yeah. That's good though.
Oh, also the bells would start playing music halfway through shooting, and we had a thing. It was Africa, and our drama coach Hannah would start dancing, and we would all just join in.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun. The question from Streaky Bay Area School is, do you watch your own show, and what is your favourite episode?
Well, yes, I watch it. Yeah, because Mum makes me. But I do like watching it. It's fun to I like to critique myself if I've done something and I don't like it. I'll critique myself. But my favourite episode is I forgot the name. The mini golf.
Miraculous mini golf. I think.
Memorise them.
Miraculous mini golf. There you go.
Yeah. That's in the second series, isn't it?
Yeah. I like that one because
so I'm not sure if everyone's seen that one yet. That's exciting.
When we were filming it, we got in the breaks we got to play mini golf, so that was good.
Yeah. Oh, mini golf is so fun. What about you, Jamil?
I forgot what the question was. I enjoyed the soccer episode because I like soccer. It's really fun, and we got to play soccer.
That's cool.
Yeah, of course I watched The Inbestigators, and my favourite episode would have to be episode 1, The Case of the Curious New Girl. Yeah.
That's a good one.
I still remember when Anna had to go through the window.
Yes. I watched The Inbestigators too, and my favourite episode was what was it called? The January Valentine's episode in season 2.
Do you know, I did not stop singing that song for about 3 weeks after I watched that episode.
I got the jumper on.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yes, that was probably my favourite episode.
Yeah, and I think that might be another one that we haven't seen yet.
Yes.
So look forward to that one. It's very good.
Shout out to the year 3 to 6 at Brightwater State School on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland.
Yeah. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. How long does it take to film or make an episode and a series?
Or
It's a big question.
It's out of order.
So
it's kind of hard to
we
know.
don't film all the episodes, like all the scenes in an episode at the same time. We do little bits from different episodes.
So if we were in the classroom for one episode, we'd shoot that bit, and if in maybe 5 episodes ahead we're in that same classroom,
In the same clothes.
we might
depending on
maybe put on a jacket that we've got on in that episode and film that with those lines.
But it took 6 months for the whole series.
Yeah.
Just quite a long time, but totally worth it.
Yeah.
Got a special shout out here to Watervale Primary School in the Clare Valley in South Australia. Years 3 to 6 are joining us. Hi. Is it confronting to you guys to act in front of the crew and the cameras?
Yeah, okay. Well, not really. Well, towards the start, there was a lot of people, and sometimes it got a bit scary, but everyone was really nice, and you just kind of got used to it.
We got used to it once you do it for a long time.
Yeah. They were really nice as well, so there was no pressure.
No.
For the first time I was doing it, I was a bit like, oh, I don't know these people, are they gonna judge me on what I do or something? But once you get to know the crew, it's much better.
Yeah.
Everyone's really lovely.
That's nice to hear. Do you have special ways of handling when you do get a bit nervous or you're a bit unsure on set?
Well, we had a drama coach, which would if we didn't know our lines or we got a bit nervous, she would calm us down and she would make help us, Yeah. Shout out to the Year 5s and 6s at Warwick East State School in the Southern Downs region of Queensland.
Oh, in Queensland. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
There. How do you handle working with people that you haven't made friends with yet?
At the beginning, it was definitely very nerve-wracking for all of us, but everyone was just so nice that it was very easy to make friends.
One of the final auditions, we were all there. And we all got on really well, and we were just making jokes, and over 6 months we got to know each other.
Yeah.
That's excellent. You do make a lot of friends when you're shooting a TV series because you spend such a long time together and such a long part of your day together. So it's hard not to become friends, I think.
Yeah.
And not just the main characters, like the extras.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them in there.
Supporting roles.
Yeah, and all the 5T.
5T.
Even the crew sometimes,
Sometimes.
Made friends with a lot of
Sometimes
the
they're
crew.
nice.
No, but they're all lovely people.
They're very nice people.
Shout out to Year 3 and 4 at St Augustine's Primary School in Yarraville in Melbourne's western suburbs.
Hi, everyone. What is one thing you love about your character? So, shall we go in a line?
I love how Ezra Banks is very confident. He thinks he's he knows everything. He's the boss. But then Morty comes in and
I love the sportiness and how athletic Kyle is. Kind of similar to me. Love my sports.
I love that Ava can find the good in everyone. Even the people that have done the crime, Ava will still find the good in everyone.
I like how straightforward Morty is and how she doesn't really care what people think about her.
Wow, yours is not very good.
Sounds like you're all really fond of your characters, and that's really nice to hear because they are such great characters and you've all done a really good job of bringing that to life. Thinking like an investigator, what skills do you need to use?
Maybe
Good question.
Maybe a bit of maths. Maybe.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, you got to be very observant.
Yeah.
gotta
See what people don't.
You got to be very onto it. You always got to listen to everything, a suspect, everything they have to say, every step of the crime. You have to listen to.
You also have to make sure that someone's not lying because some of the people that have done the crimes have lied. So
Morty's good at that. Not finding out.
But it sounds like you guys would all be good investigators outside of your characters. It sounds like you've learned all the skills.
Probably wouldn't be Morty level though.
Morty is pretty spectacular at working crimes out, I have to say.
Shout out to Years 3, 5 and 6 at Leibler Yavneh
Yavneh.
College.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us, Leibler Yavneh. What's the biggest catastrophe you've had on set?
Okay, yeah.
This is
So
exciting.
we were filming
Yeah.
for the not the music, the musical one.
Yeah.
That one.
yeah.
The school play.
The school play one. And Monty, which is
Are we
Toby.
gonna have any spoiler alerts?
No.
No
No,
spoiler alerts.
no,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
He was doing the lights for the stage, and it was getting really hot, and he started to faint, and he fell off with the
He fell off
big
this
camera.
big
And
black.
so
Yeah.
the like
And Wayne-
the not
No,
Wayne,
the safety guy.
the safety
Shout out to
guy.
Safety
came,
guy,
and
so
he
good.
grabbed
Ran-
Toby, and the thing nearly landed on both of them. It was
He was amazing.
He is Superman.
He ran and he caught the really heavy camera and he caught Toby.
That was
Which was
amazing.
and
pretty
he's been in
cool.
Jackie Chan stuff and stuff.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's like a
That's very cool. Well, it sounds like it was a catastrophe that was absolutely diverted.
That was probably the only catastrophe we've had though.
There was another one
When
in
he
the
fell.
it was in the what's it called?
The starting scene when
The-
you see the dun, 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 and he
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
it was when I was running to whisper in Morty's ear, and I hit my head on the fence and fell down.
I remember that, you know, in the beginning bit when I have to whisper into Kyle's ear, every single time I try and whisper, I'd always smack his face by mistake.
Shout out to years 3 to 6 at Burrumbuttock Public School in the Riverina region of New South Wales.
Hi!
Everyone, thanks for joining us.
Hello.
How do you handle your schoolwork while you're filming? Because you're on set a lot of the time.
So on set, like if we had breaks between scenes and we weren't shooting, we'd go to our tutor in like
truck?
in a truck, yeah.
Yeah.
And they would
It's a special truck though, it's
Yeah.
not just like
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah.
You would see.
It's a really big truck and inside there would be tables and chairs and
And a bathroom.
schoolwork. Yeah.
Yeah,
But the toilet didn't work very well.
we're not going into that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And how many hours a day would you have to do schoolwork?
Supposedly 2.
But if we didn't
we
do that
never did
at the
that.
end of filming, a few of us had to catch up on our schoolwork.
Yeah,
That did
because it's a
happen.
lot to do, your schoolwork on top of working.
Yeah.
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 Shout out to the Year 4s at Hillcrest Christian College on the Gold Coast in Queensland.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you a lot like your characters? And if you could be a different character on the show, who would it be and why?
well,
I think
you can go.
Aston's most different from his character.
Yeah.
Really?
I
They're like
am
polar opposites.
not like my character. I am so bad at maths, and I'm bad with technology. Well,
Well,
I mean,
I'm
You're
not
not
as
the
good
best
as
at it.
he
him.
plays
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah, I'm
Jamil,
nothing like.
you're
most
pretty like your
similar.
character.
I'm smarter than Kyle.
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
gotta say. But Kyle does get smarter in one of the upcoming episodes. So.
Don't want to
Stay
spoil
tuned.
that. I'm kind of like Ava. I wouldn't wear everything that Ava wears, but we do think similar sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Am I like my character? Yeah. No.
in some ways.
In some ways, I'm probably not as smart and observant as Morty, but we have similar, like some of the clothes she wears, I would probably also wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
January
look like her.
Valentine's.
Yeah.
I also look like her.
Yeah.
You're wearing the
You look-
January
you look familiar.
Valentine's.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You can show
Does
them if you
anyone
want.
have a character that they
Yes.
would want to be? Oh, yes. Okay.
Miss Tan.
She's
so fun.
Even though I'm a boy.
So 3 Miss Tans and
Miss Tan's such a fun character.
I
Or
like
Miss Faridi.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think I might want to be Kyle.
Miss. I like Kyle. I like being Kyle, but I also like Mr. McGillick. He's
Yeah.
principal.
Yep.
He's the boss. He gets mad at everyone.
Kyle's such a funny character and a very funny person.
Or Mr.
Is that me or Kyle?
No, I'm talking about Kyle.
So this would be a very different show if you got to choose your characters because you'd all be teachers.
Yes. It'd be
So who would be the kids then?
The teachers.
I mean, I could be
Oh,
Mario.
okay, so it's just upside
a
down.
swap.
He has a nice name.
Very good.
Shout out to years 3 to 6 at Upper Lansdowne Public School on the mid-north coast of New South Wales.
Hi.
Hello.
What is your funniest moment on set?
Ooh, funny.
Oh, hi.
Well, there was the kebabs.
Oh my.
What's a kebab?
Exactly. So we had a scene. It was when I lost my notebook, and Abby
season one?
in season 1,
Yeah.
and Abby, we were making fruit kebabs, like kebabs, and Abby said kebabs.
I had a line where I'd say fruit, like about kebabs, and I say kebabs, and everyone's like, what? That's not in the script. I'm like, yeah, it says kebabs, and everyone's like, it's kebabs.
And then they made a song about it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You still had your notebook in hell.
And then they just started calling me kebabble.
Oh, that is so cute. Oh, that's lovely.
A lot of the funny things are misword pronunciation things.
Oh yeah, and the salt.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember anything that was fun.
You can't remember anything that was funny.
Well, yeah, nothing.
Nothing that
When
springs
me
to
and
mind.
Kyle,
You know, the rap you did about our director, Aston?
Oh, yeah, I made a rap and it
Probably won't
rhymed,
want that reminder.
and it was funny. And he heard because we had mics on.
me and Jamil, when we were in the investigator's office, there was a scene where I had to put salt in a bowl, and then I bumps like you know how you can like twist the salt and it goes in. Well, I bumps like untwisted the whole lid, and then it all fell in the bowl.
That's in the blooper video
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Blooper.
I think a lot of the funny things happen in the investigator's office.
Yeah.
Like when me and Jamil were doing jellies, which is in season 2, I think. And I was coming up from the fridge and my line was, I'm observant or something, and I smacked my head on the top of the freezer.
Oh,
So I'm obviously not very observant.
I bumps like drank out of someone else's drink bottle.
Oh yeah, we had our drink bottles and we kept
Yeah,
messing
like-
them up.
Oh, that sounds
Even
very
though they were
funny.
different colours and had our names on them.
I don't even
I think we're going to have to move on because it sounds like there was so much funny stuff that happened. We'll be talking about it for hours. So Vale Park Primary School want to know, are any of you shy? And how does acting help you have more confidence?
I think acting helps me with more confidence, like by being more around more people. So say if I was in an audition room and there were a lot of people I didn't know, I could sort of be used to it because there would be so many people doing like sound and cameras and like the directors and the props. And
In the beginning, when we all started like doing investigators, it all like I'm sure we all were a bit shy because we didn't know each other. But then once we like got into the show a bit more,
It's like also acting's a really good way to become more confident
Yeah.
because you're in a room with people who aren't judgmental and you're also playing someone else. So if you mess up and you feel shy, it's not really like a thing because
It's Morty's
you're
fault, not
it's
yours.
Morty's fault. It's not my fault. Yeah.
But that's actually a very good point about making a mistake as well. We have another question from Vale Park that I'll ask. So how is having a growth mindset, which means learning from your mistakes, important in acting? How does that help you?
I think it's really key in acting.
Yeah,
You gotta move
definitely.
on, not just stick on one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why would that be, do you think?
Because I think because you can't just stay on, even in real life and stuff, you can't stick on one thing. You have to move on and grow. Have
Definitely.
a growth mindset.
Yeah.
So shout out to Samaritan College in Whyalla, South Australia.
Hi guys! Good to see you.
Go Richmond!
This is a question for you, Jamil. Does Kyle play basketball and can he hit 3-pointers?
Oh, he can. He's got those hops as well. He can hit threes. He's so good. He's better than MJ. Better than any other basketball player.
Wow. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, he's gonna play NBA when he's. Yeah.
We've got a question from Streaky Bay Area School, and they would like to know, what do you enjoy the most about playing your character?
Being someone else.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Like, you know, it's like you get to be someone else for a while. Like, you know, you step out of your comfort zone and you get to, like, act a whole different character, which is not yourself at all. But it's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah. You get to wear different clothes that you wouldn't.
You get to say different things that you would.
You sort of get used to, like, being your character. And say if you were doing, like, a shoot for, like, a year, maybe. You might even like adapt to kind of be like that character.
Yeah. Like I feel like all of us have learnt a little bit from our characters.
Definitely.
That's
Like
really
I've
great.
learnt to just a lot of stuff.
I've learned how to stay more positive because Ava's very positive.
Yeah.
That's a very good thing to learn how to do. We have a question here that was sent in from Granville South Primary School. And they would like to know, do you find it difficult to memorise your script?
I didn't.
Once you have to do it, once you have to
Just
do
learned
it
it
like
straight like that.
every night for a while, you kind of like get used to it, and it's and we had people helping us, like family.
If any of you just like do acting or have to memorize lines, learn your times tables while you're in the gist of it, because that's how I learned all my times tables.
Oh, so while you're committing things to memory, you committed your times tables to memory at the
ones
same
I
time.
didn't know.
That's a good idea.
There were a lot of lines.
8s.
But like once, like what Abby said, once you started like reading them over and over and stuff, you kind of like it just pops in your head.
Yeah.
Also, all our families were very supportive.
And our acting coach.
Hannah.
Like once you see the scripts, it's a bit
Hannah.
confronting. It's
Yeah.
like, whoa, what am I meant to memorize like all these?
Yeah.
Like once I had like a lot of lines in one day. Like,
Aston, that's hardly nothing.
But I guess as well, you're not learning the entire script at once.
Yeah.
You do scenes at a time, and you might only do, 4 or 5 scenes a day?
And before we actually shot the actual
Or a few
scene,
more.
like our director would like tell us how to do the lines, like say, if we have like to
And we
say it
had
a
a lot of
different way.
practices before.
Yeah, a lot.
We've got a question sent in from Leibler Yavneh College. So Goldie wants to know, who is the best at solving mysteries in real life? Hi, Leibler Yavneh College.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, there was some real one.
Oh, there was a real mystery
There
on
was a
set.
real mystery.
Whoa.
Someone lost their car keys.
That sounds like something for the investigators.
Neither.
It was it
probably
was
Jamil.
when, no.
No, not your car keys. You probably solved it.
I don't know. I think it was me, but I don't.
Who is the best though?
Jamil.
Probably Wayne, the director.
Oh no, I'm sure he
I
appreciated.
think together we could all solve a mystery.
Oh yeah,
But I
obviously.
think
Yeah,
like
like using
separate.
what. But maybe before we did all of this TV show, we probably wouldn't have much of a clue how to do
no.
it.
We've
We'd
learnt a lot
probably
of
do it
skills.
in like the way we do it in the TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we kind of got like better at mysteries.
Yeah. It's a good method to learn, I guess. But that's really cool that you've all learned how to be actual investigators from pretending to be investigators. It's
pretty cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
Which episode was the most fun to film and why?
80s party for me.
Oh my
In
god.
season 2.
Why was that so fun?
Because one, everyone was in costume, and there was like some bumping tunes.
Yeah. I love the Sleepover Secret. It was so much fun. We got to go to like Ava's house and we had food.
Food is
We
always
got
good
to eat
to
hot
have.
chips and really nice
Great.
drinks.
When you eat on set, do you have to eat it over and over and over again if you don't get the scene
For the
right?
first season, there was a rice that you
Oh my
which was
gosh.
the episode I was going to mention, but I don't know if
Oh
I can.
yeah, that one. But I
Aston had to eat a lot.
And then he spat it
Felt
out.
really sick.
Oh no, that's not
into a bucket.
Ooh,
I think it was
and
cold.
Yeah, I think it was
I
cold.
like-
me and Anna, when we did this scene where we had to eat cupcakes on the stairs.
The red velvet cupcakes.
Oh my gosh,
I
we'd have
will
to
never
eat
eat a red velvet
I
cupcake
can't eat a
again.
cupcake again. We had to eat it. Oh, I feel so sick from it just thinking about it.
Oh, God. Do you have any advice for other students who are aspiring actors?
Go
That's a good
for
question.
Yeah, here you go.
Well, I said this in one of our other like interviews. Like, if you think you can't do it, well, you can, because you probably do it, like if mum's told you to go do something and then you go, what, no? Well, you could probably use that in the scene, like if something bad has happened and you can think about like the experience you've had
and just
try
put
and
that
use
into
that.
the scene.
Yeah, if you're a good liar, you're a good actor. So if you're like you're lying about the leftover pizza that you didn't eat in the fridge, well, that's acting technically.
Yeah. Do you have any practical advice, like go to classes
Oh,
or find an agent instead of lying?
You're very passionate, then maybe ask mum or dad or a parent or a guardian. Ask them like, hey, I think I want to be an actor, or I want to start, it might be kind of fun, and maybe get them to sign you up to an acting agency.
And also don't be pressured to like have lots of fancy things. Like I didn't. This was like my first thing I did.
Yeah.
And just go for it, really.
Go for it.
And even if you don't get it, you can try something else.
Yeah, it's fun to try, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Auditions are fun.
So fun.
Though scary. Well, yeah.
Very good advice. That's scary. I've got an interesting question from Xander from Samaritan College. He wants to know why the intro to each episode is whispered. Does anyone know the answer to that one? I'd like to know. Hi everyone.
It's kind of like a secret
and
mystery.
Mystery.
Like,
We still don't know what mystery it was. Oh no! I thought. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
So it's to give it, I guess, a vibe of mysteriousness and secrecy.
Like gets you into the feel for the scene.
Gets you into the
flow.
Very good answer. Cara from Samaritan College, hello. They would like to know, what is the hardest part about acting?
Probably
probably
the
lines.
script.
If you get the flow of it, it's not that hard.
Or
just
maybe
fun.
emotional scenes or scenes with a lot of emotion.
When you have to
Sometimes can be
cry.
tricky.
Oh, I had an emotional scene in my in my first week of acting, and I look back on that episode, the sports day, and I absolutely hate my acting.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Not that it's bad,
sometimes
but
when
like,
you watch it
one.
over, sometimes it's kind of just like funny, and you just like remember that day. And
Yeah.
It's very
It's
hard to
cringy.
watch yourself on
It's
screen.
so hard to watch.
Like listening, I don't know if our students have ever listened to a voice recording of themselves, and you never sound
so
like how you think you do.
I
hate
don't,
my voice.
when I listen, I don't think I sound that English like I do in the show, but it turns out I did.
No.
So.
If you could be on any other show, what would you like to be on?
Oh, wait, movie? Can we do movies as well?
I think we can
John
do movies.
Wick or
Oh my
Fast and the
gosh.
Furious?
I'd like to do, for a TV show, I'd like to do like a long running show like Friends, not Friends.
Oh my gosh,
but
Friends. I love
some that has like 1200 seasons. Or Beetlejuice. That was such a fun movie.
I'd want to be on Aladdin, the movie.
She has a crush on the main character.
Shut up, Jamil.
She dreams about flying on the magic carpet.
Matthew wants to know, what do you do in your spare time?
What do I do?
I don't know.
I shop.
How are we supposed to know?
She shops a lot.
I shop way too much.
I read a lot.
I rearrange my room
That
too
sounds
much.
boring, but I like reading.
I play
Excellent.
games, I guess, or I go ride my bike.
Yeah.
I go to the park.
Yeah.
See my friends.
Like I said, oh no, you didn't hear that. No, I like horse riding, and I sometimes do it in my spare time.
Fantastic.
Pretty cool.
I like
Very cool.
I like playing sports, basketball mainly, and AFL footy. Yeah, that's what I mainly do in my spare time. Train
Yeah.
stuff.
Wow, it doesn't really sound like you have a lot of spare time. It sounds like it's all very busy.
Well, during filming, yeah.
Yes, that's very true. Why is it important to inspire other kids to be problem solvers?
Well, I think in this world, we need more problem solvers, and it's a really cool thing for children to be, especially like someone else go.
Yeah,
Like
because
this.
well, kids might they might look at this TV show and they might go, oh wow, that's kind of cool, but it's not as like realistic as like some big things in the world. Like you might be like a police investigator or something.
Yeah, like there's some problems in the world, and it's important for like kids to like learn how to like speak, have a voice and stuff.
Yeah.
Speak up.
So,
You should start an investigators detective agency.
Yeah.
Pick one of your 3 other friends and start a detective agency.
Excellent. What are your plans for the future?
Like with acting?
Just with everything.
I want to work in the history of theatre or work with theatrical makeup and clothes.
Fantastic.
Got a very set life.
I want to move to Queensland.
Just in general.
I want to move to Surfers Paradise because I love
acting.
it. It's the best. And I want to be an interior designer or an actor.
I want to move to New York when I'm older, and I want to go to NYU University because I have a passion for like photography, and
Wow, you're really thinking ahead, aren't you?
I want to continue like dancing and acting, and like I want to keep dancing.
Cool.
It's a pretty great industry to be a part of, the performance industry. You're all very lucky.
Yeah.
And why did you all decide that these were the things that you want to do in the future?
Well,
We're all very passionate with what we like.
Yeah.
we all have a very, we're all very, if we find something we like, we're all very set on it, like Aston with dancing.
Yeah.
Or Jamil with photography, which I didn't know about, but he seems very passionate. And Abby with,
stuff.
she changes around her room a lot.
Too much.
Thank you so much to all of the schools who were involved and sent through questions. And a very big thank you to our investigators cast, obviously. So thank you very, very much for coming. And we'll see you all at the next ACTF webinar. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.